Great. So let us begin. And it's a morning class. It's 8:30. For those that are watching it live, it's cold and damp, which can make our body kind of tense up a little bit. I've seen people this week like, oh, my back is flaring. Oh, my neck is flaring. So let's just move. Start out and move any way that feels good. Hi, Terry. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. We're just getting started. And just, what does your body want today? Just kind of unwinding. That in and of itself is a good way to start the day. Many of us just wake up and get on the computer or the phone. So let's start just by doing some unwinding. So you're gonna mirror me. I'm gonna twist my left hip forward, my left shoulder forward, go up, and then as I pull it back, now this hip is gonna come forward. And then we'll go up and just kind of, it's really delicious. We're just gonna do this for a little bit. You can start to add your elbows into it. And just starting at your feet, pay attention to sensations. Ankles are twisting and their joints, knees moving, hips, spine, shoulders. And now let's add the arms in. So take the elbow up, back and around, up, back and around. And we do this slowly with our breath. So inhale, exhale, exhale. A few more times. And now let's add our hands. So elbow goes up and now hand's gonna extend and go back and around. Elbow up, hand up, back and around. Now make sure you're getting that twist of the hips and the low back. And now you can start kind of windmilling the arms at the same time. And slowing down. If you ever have 2 to 3 minutes, that's a great one, because if you were paying attention, it really starts down here and gets things waking up. So let's do another one, taking a wide stance. We're gonna target the spine. So head comes forward, eyes stay up. When we just start small. We're not stretching our hamstrings, we're actually targeting our spine. Drop your chin, and now round your back. Pull that tailbone, tuck your glutes. Head is still down. Now I'm upright, and now I'm gonna come up, and then now my shoulder blades come together in the back, and I'm opening the front. Again, full body. So exhale down, arms are dangling. Tuck that chin, round that back. Slowly come up, and then bring those shoulder blades together and back and look up. And now that we have the basic movement, can be a little more flow-like. What I want you to feel, watch from the side, as I go down, I'm arching my back, sticking my bum out, tucking, and now I'm rounding, coming slowly up. The slower the better. And then when I get up here, now I bring my shoulder blades back and up. Get the neck, the spine. And now that I'm a little looser, more circulation, now I can start going a little bit lower with the hamstrings. A few more times. And when you come down now, we're just going to go down as far as is comfortable for you. And head can dangle. And just easy does it. And just hang out there a little bit. You can move your weight back and forth. More weight on the right foot, more weight on the left foot. And bring both hands over to your left leg and do a little massage on your calf behind your knee, waking up those big muscles. And then coming over to the other side, get the calf, get the shin there. And now the same, slowly, we're gonna start coming up, head dangling, tuck the tailbone, and come up. So that's a really good warm up for the spine. Bring our feet closer back together. And now we're gonna do our twisting. And I like breaking this down. A lot of people know the knocking on the door of life, but I like to break it down to make sure it's not so much importance of what the arms are doing, it's more that we have this twisting from the waist. So your belly button is going to that corner, and now just let your arms dangle, and they just follow along. And then if you do it a little more vigorous, they are really swinging. And then once you have that kind of mechanism started, now you can start tapping. The hand on the back is activating points that are connected, acupuncture points that are connected with longevity. The hand on the front is activating points connected with digestion. And then we'll take that front hand and come up to our lungs and our heart. Do that. Twisting, keep that momentum going, and then we give our pat on the shoulder. This is a very important acupuncture point, gallbladder 21. It's at the apex of the trapezius muscle, which is a huge muscle, and opens up energy to flow to the head. And coming back down to the chest, and back down. And then keep that momentum, but your hands now just go into water waves. So imagine you're standing in water and swishing. Many of you do stand in water regularly and do water aerobics with Anne. So don't have to imagine. And slowing down. Great. So we've done our spine forward. We've done our spine twisting. So now we're going to do side to side. Let's work on the feet first. Have your feet close together. And just in this position as you stand, just stand here a moment, you'll notice that you're swaying a little bit. This is not a really stable posture, but it's a very good one to do. Gets your brain going. And now we're going to step out. You're going to mirror me. So step to your left, and then bend that knee, and then push off and step to the middle, and then step to the right, bend this knee, and back to it. So that's our feet. Good for balance, building leg strength. Great. And so now we're going to add our arm in. So, I'm trying to think. Arm goes up, and then as we twist, this leg's going to bend. And we just bend a little bit. We're not warmed up, so don't overdo it. And then as you step in, arm comes down. Arm goes up, step, bend, step, and back. And I want you to find the bottom of your rib cage there, and then find the top of your hips. For some people that are long-waisted, it's long. For people like me that are short, it's a very small space. But just watch before you do this. I'm going to step, and my arm comes over, and my rib cage, I want to reach my rib cage. I want to expand this side of the body. And then I come back This side gets crunched, this side gets bigger. That's what we're doing, and the vertebrae, your lumbar, L1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they're getting really worked, and then in between your shoulder blades, they're getting worked, so we're taking our vertebrae, moving them that way. All right, so let's go this way. Arm goes up, step, bend, stretch, and back, up. Exhale, inhale. And if you're anything like me, now that you've done it a few times, it gets a little easier. And if it's not comfortable to take a big step, you can just take a little step. And one more to each side. And one more to each side. Great. Some shoulder rolls. And other direction. And, all right, we're going to do a little bit of just open up the neck a little more. Let's start with a little bit of just massage. So take your thumbs, go on your skull, and then slide down until you go off your skull and you're on, kind of in that divot. It looks like everybody's in the right place. And then just massage around, doesn't matter which direction. This is where that big trapezius muscle attaches, and it's tender on almost everybody. And so this is, if you have headaches, this is a really lovely thing to do for yourself. Come more towards the midline, so bringing your thumbs closer together, and then go along that edge. All right, and now take your fingers and go more on the midline and then down. So I'm taking my fingers and I'm going down and out, just little micro movements. Right over your neck, and then coming kind of closer to the sides. And you can move your neck a little bit, open it up, move your head a little bit, to one side and get in there, and other side. All right, take your left hand, come on your right shoulder, and do that same thing. We're just doing a little acupressure on ourselves. If you find a good spot, you can move your arm and shoulder blade a little bit. Keep moving your hand. Tension. And you can squeeze that top of the muscle. Again, our trapezius. And other side. Ooh. I often say the only reason I teach this class is that I won't do this for myself alone on a Thursday morning. So thank you all for showing up and helping me feel better. I'm like, ooh, tension. Move, find a spot, move it around. Great. Do some octopus arms, just in any way that feels good, kind of unwinding. Okay, let's work on that neck a little bit. So, ear to the ceiling, like you're trying to touch the ceiling with that ear. And then with your chin, make tiny little circles. This is a good time to sit down if anybody's legs want to break. And other direction with the circles. And back to the center, and then other side. Touch the ceiling. And then now we're going to do our neck in a different direction and using our arms. We've done this one before. So arms go at a diagonal, and it's pretty active. I'm like stretching that direction, and now turn your head and look down at the lower one, and then keeping that axis, turn your head and look at the upper one. Keep stretching those arms and down to the floor. See if you can reach a little farther this time with the neck, and up to the ceiling, and arms come down, and stretch, reach and reach, very active, and turn and look up at that palm, and then turn that head and look down, and again, up, and down, and arms come down. All right. So let's move into a little bit more for our shoulders. We'll do that one that really works into the shoulder joint. And so your left arm is going to come up. I need to make sure I'm not going to whack myself here. Left arm comes up, hip rotates back, knees bend, and we drop and swing, and that momentum carries us through. So twist, drop and swing, and then it's really like you're pitching a softball or something, trying to get momentum. One more. Great, and then other side. Turn that hip back, drop and swing. Arm goes behind, carries through. One more time, and drop. All right, so we went that way. All right, now this arm comes up, and now we're gonna drop in front and behind. And it's like you're throwing something on the ground. Really getting that momentum. And one more time, and drop that arm, and then same thing here, drop and swing. A few more times, and there. All right, are we ready for a brain meld? Both arms go up. Now, your right arm, wiggle your fingers, is going to come down. Your left arm is going to go back, and then they're going to meet down here, and then up and around. And if that's difficult for you, just do some interpretive dance. One forward, one back. One's going down, one's going behind. We come up, and let's meet at the top. And now, other direction. This one comes down, this one comes back. Woo, my brain is doing somersaults. Up and around. Bounce those knees. A few more times, and done. Now just swing, bounce your knees, arms, shoulders, going side to side, and then let's go forward and back. This is just all body circulation, low impact, kind of fun. All right, so we're just gonna do our hips and legs, and then we'll end with some flows, and I'm aiming to end at 5-2. So let's do our hips. Take your thumbs, we're gonna do more acupressure. They're gonna come, again, find that bottom of your rib cage, top of your hip, and then in between there, closer to your spine. Push forward, arch your back, and then my head comes forward, and now I'm going to move my thumbs a little bit. Push forward. And we just go back and forth like that. Keep moving and activating circulation, blood flow. Bend your knees, hips go back. This should feel good. And one more time. Now we're going to do our hip circles. So your feet can be wherever you want. We're going to go to one side, forward, other side, and down. And so making this big circle. Knees are loose. And other direction. And coming to the center. Hands on the knees, a slight bend, protecting your low back, and very small circles with your knees. As you get a little warmed up, you can make the circles a little bigger, and then other direction. And stepping out, and now we'll do our ankles. So you can, let's actually do this one intentionally. Weight goes, most of my weight is going to be on my forward leg. My back leg is like a kickstand, and then I'm going to make circles with that. If you need a chair or wall nearby, you can do that, and then other direction. And switch sides. This is great balance work. And other direction. And flat on your 2 feet, and then up on your tippy toes and down. And shoulders come up and down. One more time. Great. So let's end with a really simple flow. It's called pulling up the earth. So stand your feet under your hips, palms facing the ground. And now from your feet and from your palms, imagine you have tree roots extending 6, 8, 10 feet deep into the ground. And then we are going to float our hands up, and just like drinking from a straw, we're pulling up that earth energy. When our hands get here, they're going to come out, thumbs together, we're kind of looking through, and then we're going to come down and knees slightly bent. Drinking up that stabilizing earth energy, gravity pulling you down, in through the nose, out through the nose, and just feel this nourishing your bones, your muscles and tendons, your organs. One more time like this. Up to the eyes, nourishing the brain. Next time we're going to go all the way up and then out and around. Hands are soft. This golden bubble of energy comes and anchors 2 feet beneath our feet, pulling that earth energy up, out the top of the head. Exhaling, protecting protective energy all around you. One more time. And then last time, hands go up and stay up, reaching for the heavens, grounded, stable in this earth energy. It's a classic saying, humans live between heaven and earth. Think about the kind of day ahead of you. How do you want to be today? Grounded, centered, open-hearted, kind. Carry this with you. Thank you, everybody. Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye, Terry. Bye, Bev. Be well.